Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program. PISCES can suffer spinal problems. Yes, they indeed can, in a very bad and nasty way throughout their lives. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms belong to the energy of the soul. Who do you think is changing those lines and making new ones, showing new signs for me to read? It's the soul. We'll talk much more about this. So, Pisces can suffer spinal problems. What are these spinal problems? Well, they can be tumors in the spine, abscess, which means very bad infections, vertebrae, and degenerative disc disease can also happen. There are many, many things that can happen. They generate pain and they stop your actions from being free, and they bring a lot of pain to you, making you seem much older than you should really be. So, those born on the 22nd or the 23rd or the 26th in February, they come under Pisces. They will have very bad spinal problems. And also those who are born on the 4th, the 5th, the 8th, the 13th, the 14th, and the 17th in March also will be in Pisces, and they can also have terrible pains and terrible spinal issues that disrupt the freedom of their movement and the freedom of their life to do the things that they want to do really. So, why does this happen? Well, I know that Pisces always is hasty, impatient, and everything they do is very fast. And their actions are not to say fast but furious as well. And so the speed at which they do things will open themselves to accidents. And even in sport, they will be the fastest somehow. And that's how they bring the spinal to the extreme tension. And that's what happens. So you have to be careful. So remember that on the dates that I mentioned are the days which specifically will aim for the spine. So be very careful of that, for example. Now, these conditions of the spine, yes, they are medical. Yes, they are physical. So how can astrology tell about them? Well, every part of your anatomy, your body, your arms, your legs, your upper body, your lower body, your head, is all ruled by different planets. And so it depends on what day in the Pisces you are born. It could be other things as well. But for this program, I want to talk about your spine. So be careful if you're born on the dates which I've given you in February or March, that will be in Pisces. You must see a doctor. Even if you have a baby born on that day, make sure that the baby has a very firm mattress because what is happening is we are programmed. You and I are a program, and I read your program. The program, when you are born, and the time you are born, and the palms given to you, is all based on that. Nobody can have your palm because your palm is something very, very special. Nobody can have your palm because the palm is the soul and the soul is the palm. Who do you think changes his lines and changing the sign, moving your palm all the time? And so, with all this information, people like me are able to tell you your health problems in a great, great deal. But this program is only about your spine. So tell yourself, you've heard it from me, that spinal problems may come from an accident, they may come from the horoscope, they may come from the kind of job you do. Whatever it is, the slightest problems and these problems will explode in you. So be very, very careful. The best way is for you to come and see me one day, to come and see me for a 90-minute session, which will cost you just USD $50. This session will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. As I said, the palms belong to the energy of the soul. All these lines and messages are there. And I've learned to read the palms very, very well. Astrologers who don't know palmistry, they only can tell you half the story. Because let me tell you that 250,000 babies are born every day, even more. 250,000 babies born or even more every day. Can they all have the same fate? Can they all have the same destiny? No, they can't. Because each of them, their palms will be different. because each of them have their own soul, and the soul is the palm, and the palm is the soul. So I will show you in this 90-minute session all areas about your health area to tell you what has been programmed to trouble you. It all means early detection. Don't wait until you even suffer the pain. I would have told you, go look after this, this, and that. And you will then do that, and the healing will be spectacularly fast. I will also show you other things in this program, all about your job, business affairs, all about your love, romance, marriage affairs. And if you like to play lotteries, I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system which I will teach you. And what about colors? Colors are the basis because colors help us to connect to the planet and the planets and the soul. I'll tell you your good colors, your bad colors, because colors bring inspiration or they bring a downfall. And I will show you. Apart from your health, I will talk to you about many systems which are going to be very, very much helpful for you in your lifetime. There's always a way out of everything. So all you need is to know whether born poor or born rich. The pattern can be anything after that. So this is what you learn from me in this 90-minute session and a lot more. This platform of the next 9 years, I will talk to you age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And we'll see as the connection goes on, the ups and downs you may have. The trick is to know. Once you know the ups and downs, you'll be prepared for us. You will see that the worst period in the age or in the calendar year, it can be controlled because you will already know, which is the most powerful thing, the awareness. I'll create the awareness for you. And I'll show you the ways how to escape the problems as well. Through your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky direction. There's a host of energy. If you know that, you'll do exceptionally well. And what about the energy of the third eye, the aura, and the soul? This is a fantastic energy. You, me, and everybody are promised to be given that in our lifetime. But let me tell you, it comes very late, in our late 50s or 60s or 70s. Too late to enjoy life. When you see me, I know how to hurry it up. Even if you see me as a teenager, that teenager is going to learn how to use such magic to become a luckier person than anybody else. So all that will also be shown to you. So much to be talking to you in this 90-minute session. And the cost will be only USD $50. Well, here's my email. Have a go. Life is too short. Don't wait for your old age. Let's get it going. The earlier, the better. It was pleasant to talk to you. And remember, if you come from this born on these dates which I've told you, the earlier you check your spine, the better the healing will take place. And don't be hasty, impatient. Don't drive fast. Don't run fast. Even in sports, don't try to break your back winning a goal because you only have one spine after all. Thank you. Goodbye.